Hello everyone, Katie here from Minnesota Winters with our last Ecuador update of 2024 because we were actually headed back to Minnesota for a few weeks for Christmas and we're very excited. A little update on us for those who've been following our visa journey. It did not come through in time, and so Brandon actually had to leave for the States a day earlier than the rest of us. So he is already there today on Sunday, December 8th, and the rest of us stayed back and are cleaning out our apartment because we're also moving. That's our other big news. So our first post in January will show our new place. We're going to be renting a townhome from some mutual friends we've made who are in the States for a little bit. So update of the first week of December is that it's the Fiesta de Quito. So we participated in a couple of fun things. One being 40 is a really important card game in Quito. 40 means 40. And my co-teacher Roxana and her husband Marcelo had us over for a wonderful dinner and taught us how to play. And we had a fun night doing that together, and I really enjoyed them and their friendship. We also had another small group. Our last one, we had a brunch with our small group, and I get to introduce a couple more people to you. So first, this is Kati. Kati is a special friend to us. She is one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet, and she participates in the youth ministry and helps with that as well. Also, Daryl and Sandra, they have such kind, giving hearts. Their ministry here in Ecuador is for refugees who are here in Ecuador. A lot of Venezuelans, but not just Venezuelans, and also single-parent households. I mean, they take in anyone, help them find work, get on their feet, medical care, etc. And then also Sherry and Mark, who are bringing the gospel and support to teachers in dozens of schools all over South America. So they're not only working here in Ecuador, but serving teachers and equipping teachers, which is near and dear to my heart. So we are so lucky to be part of this small group. Brandon and I keep saying every time, like sitting in the room with this group of missionaries who do things from run a seminary to foundations for kids to youth ministry to translating the Bible to helping refugees, all these things we just talked about. Like, it's just a special group of people with a really high impact in the world, and we feel blessed to be a part of it and have friendship with them. So another special thing that happened this month so far is Brandon and Levi rode the Teleférico again, and this time they summited Pichincha. It took them 4 hours, which was their goal. It was just under 4 hours, actually. They were exhausted when they were finished, but had a good time doing that.
If there was any doubt, this definitely sucks. We both know we're gonna be very happy when we get to the top, and it's gonna totally be worth it. But this sucks. It's hard. We're almost 2,200 feet vertical gain. I think we have one last pretty big push. You might be able to see we're going up to the top of that. You can see it in the clouds. I think that's maybe the summit. So we're getting close. Yeah. That's the summit. How was it?
Oh, terrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Other random news, Levi and I got Invisalign, so we have some retainers in, and we will come back next summer, hopefully with repaired teeth. We also met up with a couple of friends from CBC from long ago. Margot, who's been our Spanish teacher, just virtually while we're here. We got to meet up with her, and we did that with April, who is also one of Brandon's fellow students at CBC a long time ago. So last couple things in just this short 8 days of the month so far. We went on a chiva, which is probably one of the more wild things we've done. Chivas are a big part of Fiesta de Quito, the independence of Quito, which is the 6th of December. So for these chivas, you get on and they serve canelazo, which is kind of like their equivalent of cider, made of a slightly different fruit, with or without alcohol. So we tried the homemade drinks, we rode on the chiva with the loud music, and I think most of us agree that's our first and last chiva. Maybe only not Brandon, who got a little more into it than the rest of us. Just yesterday, Cameron and Audrey celebrated their 1-year anniversary. I think a couple days early, but and so we have a sweet picture of them to close it out. So I'm jealous of Brandon, who's with Cameron today, and I can't wait to be back there tomorrow to join in the family fun. Thanks for tuning in, and we can't wait to share our December in Minnesota.